Here's what happened this week in North Carolina politics. Huge election week in North Carolina. Let's break it down. We had municipal elections all over the state this week, and long story short, the Democrats absolutely crushed it. This week, the Democrats won local elections all over North Carolina. Mayorships, city councils, town councils, school boards, including in a lot of places where Democrats have not traditionally done very well. Take Alamance County, for example. Went for Trump last year, but this week Democrats swept elections for the mayorships of Burlington and Graham. A good night for the Democrats would have been just making one of those elections competitive, and instead, they won both. Or you can look at Wake County. Outside of Raleigh, Republicans have been holding on in towns like Holly Springs and Fuquay-Varina and Wake Forest. But this week, Democrats swept the mayorships for all three. Once again, a good night for the Democrats would have been flipping just one of those seats, and instead, they won all three. Pretty much anywhere you look, Granville, Forsyth, Wilmington, Mecklenburg, you name it, Democrats are making clean sweeps of city councils and mayorships or both. So here's the big takeaway. The Republican brand is completely and utterly toxic in metro areas and increasingly in suburban areas too. People there just hate Donald Trump, and now that Donald Trump effectively is the Republican Party, he's poisoned the party brand too. It doesn't help any that the Republican Party organization in these areas is just incredibly weak. They don't physically have the people to stuff envelopes, let alone to cast votes. And the Republicans are basically fine with that, as long as they maintain very strong dominance outside big cities. But you see that's seriously eroding now, with Democrats making big gains in places like Granville and Alamance and Cabarrus and Henderson. The Democrats ran strong, authentic candidates in more conservative leading areas, and they won, both because people, again, hate Donald Trump, and also they don't like what Republicans are doing in Raleigh. And this isn't rocket science. Our Republican leaders in Raleigh just quit and left town the other week. No state budget, no Medicaid funding, no funding for teachers, no hard work of any kind really, and instead, this week they all went up to Washington, D.C. to receive orders from Donald Trump. Anyone can see who these guys are really working for, and it's not the people of North Carolina, so it's no big surprise that voters didn't love that. Even under our election maps, which these guys rigged, a big wave election makes a lot of new districts competitive, and that's exactly what's shaping up for 2026. So buckle up, it's going to be a wild ride. It's a beautiful fall out here. Make sure you get outside this weekend, stay safe, go Canes, and have a great weekend.